Hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight? Is your seat comfortable?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. I'm sorry. If there was something I could do for you. Would you like a back rub?
I'm fine, thank you.
You sure?
Pretty positive.
That's a nice jacket.
Thank you.
Are you from the area?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Tacoma myself. Go Huskies! Hi.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Would it be all right if I asked your name? I'm not going to try to sell you anything. Don't worry.
Michelle.
Michelle. That's lovely. It's a very beautiful name, Michelle. Do you know what it means?
I don't.
Well, I don't know either, but you really should look it up. Names are important things. A lot of consideration goes into selecting the name of a child, and, well, you have to live up to that name. For example, my mother's name, Eleanor, comes from the Greek. It means pity or mercy. Isn't that beautiful? You know, Shakespeare once said, "Nothing emboldens sin so much as mercy." Oh, my name's Ted, but you already knew that. Anyways, Ted, well, Theodore means God's gift. As in God's gift to women? Just kidding. It's also from the Greek, also the name of several saints. But I'm hardly a saint. Now, I'm sure you've all heard quite a bit about me. Most of it has been pretty outrageous. I'll admit, I've made more than a few unfortunate decisions in my life. But really, who couldn't say that? I mean, we've all got our dark little secrets, right? But the accusations of violence, the rumors of terrible deeds, it's absurd. When I'm asked about the awful gossip that has been spread about me, well, I like to answer with this little poem. There is so much good in the worst of us, and so much bad in the best of us, that it hardly becomes any of us to talk about the rest of us. Let me set the record straight, right here, right now. The person standing before you could never do the terrible things I'm accused of. I am the victim of an incompetent defense lawyer, poisonous pretrial publicity, and manipulated evidence. There has not been a single shred of physical evidence that incontrovertibly links my involvement to anything more sinister than car theft. And there are many who believe me. Thousands. Their support has made my whole ordeal, well, almost bearable. Dear Ted, I used to date a man in Aspen who told me in gory detail all about killing girls. And you are not one bit like him. I can tell from your nice face that you're a good guy. Call it woman's intuition. I truly believe you when you say you are innocent. I hope the real killer is caught soon so you can be free. And if you ever come back to Colorado, maybe we could meet. I'm not with that guy anymore. Love, R.A. from Boulder. I get so many letters like that. There are even people, regular citizens, seeking to bring the real killer to justice and clear my name. I try to help them in every way I can. You see, whoever did this is far more complex than anyone could ever imagine. And I think I understand the way he thinks. And I've offered my help to the authorities, give them the benefit of my insight. I've tried to explain it to them. I told them it's like you're a fisherman who fishes for years and catches a small fish, sometimes even a medium fish. But you know there's a real big fish under there that's always getting away. Now, you and your people are going to get a lot of serial killers, and they're going to help you to a certain extent. But with the real good ones, the only way you'll ever know what's going on under the water is to, well, go underwater. But the fisherman drowns when he goes underwater. I'm the only one who can take you there. You see, I have been forced to examine every detail of the crimes in order to prove my innocence. I have considered and pondered and endlessly questioned the factors of our society that could bring rise to such a disordered individual. The violent treatment of women, the disintegration of home and family values, the stress and anonymity that every person feels in this callous society of ours. It's why I'm a Republican. Now, the Republican Party understands the problems that are facing our nation. I've been a member since college when I joined the Young Republicans, and let me tell you, they took full advantage of my talents. Now, there's one very important difference between Democrats and Republicans. Guilt. Democrats are ruled by a sense of guilt. Republicans are not. Most people are encumbered with a mechanism that is called guilt. You've experienced it, and you, and to a point, I've certainly experienced it. But much less over time. There's just no place for it anymore. What's done is done. Guilt is just something people use to control others, and I have to tell you, it's very unhealthy.